So the studio date for the Shaheed Stakala matter has changed again, and there are numerous reasons for that and good reasons. So as we develop and we go through the timeline of this particular production, our producers and legal team find much more evidence that they need to piece together. It is my opinion that the Shaheed Stakala alleged fraud case is enshrouded with deceit, deception, lies, corruption, fraud, theft, and a list of it. That's my perceptions at this point. My staff has been talking to me. Our producers and the legal team has advised us this morning that the episode needs to be delayed for recording, which was supposed to happen on Saturday, because more information has surfaced again and many more people have come forward, and yet Mr. Stakala still goes out there bragging away, do what he does, calling me all kinds of names, calling Imam Molele all kinds of names. My message to that kind of thing is that I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if Mr. Stakala wants to continue defaming me. I'm here representing you, the public, and I want to know where the money is. That's all I want to know. Where did the money go? And did you pay back the money? That's all I'm interested in. So call me whatever you want to, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. His effort to discredit me is to make sure that you don't listen to what I have to say. But remember, I'm not in the travel business, and I don't actually care about the travel business at all. Besides, when I'm off on a jet plane somewhere, I would care. But for now, we are looking for where's the money, and will you repair the damage that you've created to these people? I want to make sure that not a single cent is taken from anybody again when it comes to fraudulent Hajj and Umrah operations. That is my aim. I get absolutely nothing out of this but to make sure that no one gets affected again. I believe that we can cut fraud to the bone, and here's the way to do it. The more people we inform about what's happening out here, about the Shaheed Stakalas and all the other people that is busy ripping people off, the more we can reduce the incident rate. And I want to cut Stakala's finance line out. His pipeline of finances, I want to cut it and make sure that it goes dry, that he's got nobody to rob anymore, that everybody knows he's a crook and that he needs to be stopped. Hajj crooks must be stopped. And without even getting into the episode, with looking at the evidence presented to me, I can tell you Shaheed Stakala is a Hajj crook. He's an Umrah and Hajj crook. And what we need to do here is cut his water supply. So the way to cut his water supply is to inform as many people as possible so that nobody in this country spends another blue cent with a thief like him. The other issues here is that Shaheed Stakala says that he's doing an exclusive TV interview with Islamic media that is paying him lots of money, which he's going to donate soon to an organization. I can confirm that he's lying. Secondly, he says that he's gone on Umrah via India and Dubai. He's nowhere else besides running around in Mitchell's plane, farting against the wind as he runs around, chasing his tail as people chase him. So guys, he's nowhere at all. The pictures that he's posting is old pictures. So again, want to rehash again, we have put the episode back again. Our attorneys, and we have a big legal team now because we have lots of people and lots of the legal fraternity that's offered their services to bring the likes of Stakala to book, which we plan to do. But in all of that, I want people to understand that the picture is fairly broader than Shaheed Stakala. Shaheed Stakala might be the perfect example of Hajj and Umrah fraud and corruption. He's the perfect example. But we use this opportunity to educate everybody about the things that we're going to see and do down the line that you shouldn't be doing. I just want to talk to you about the episode itself that's coming up. On that episode, we have 30 people in studio that will give their testimonies. On stage, on set, you'll find I will be there as the host of the show, of course. I've got an attorney, advocate Abdurrauf Mohammed, will be in studio. We will have a travel agent to guide people through the processes of what to do and what not to do, and how not to fall into the web of lies of people like Shaheed Stakala. Then we'll have 4 members of the public who will lay down the key witness issues, the key evidences. Our attorney in studio will talk to these people about the matter, advise them. We will look through all the cases and see how we can catapult that. I'm not going to mention that much more new evidence has come to light. That's the part I will mention. What I'm not going to mention is what these issues are. Because Mr. Stakala is watching this. He's brave enough to post comments on my Facebook. I call them farting against the wind. And the reason for that is, try farting against the wind. No one will smell it. And that's exactly what has happened here. He's farting against the wind. All those comments about me, I don't care. I ask you one question, Mr. Stakala, I know you're watching the video. Did you pay back the money? If you didn't pay back the money, don't talk to me about anything else. I want you in studio to answer the people. If you didn't pay back the money, how are you going to pay back the money? And how do we stop the burden and the scourge of Umrah and Hajj fraud? So don't talk to me about anything else. Not interested. I got Barik here for a few seconds. Give you again that studio update. We've changed the date. Barik, what's up?
Okay. As Faizal said earlier, the studio date has been moved. I will be in contact with all those that have been registered to be in studio. Also, this gives people more time who want to be on the show to contact me, right? So that we can actually get you on, and you can also present your testimony to Faizal. I will be in contact, as I said, and yeah, just await my call, and we'll see you next week or when we confirm our dates.
So again, in conclusion, we apologize to the public and we apologize to the people that were supposed to come into studio to be on the show. That will all happen in due course, but it was only under the advice of our advisors. That is a team of legal experts and my producing team and my administrative team that said put this episode out because we are busy collating the last piece of information. I want to touch on one last point. I'm again not certain what the outcome of all of this is going to be, but I rest my case on the fact that I know that many more people is now aware of what they need to do and what they shouldn't do and where they should be spending their money and where they shouldn't be spending their money. Nobody wants to come out. Newspapers in Johannesburg and Durban and here in Cape Town, a few media that I mentioned last week has come out and said the guy's a crook and he's a thief. I'm telling all the organizations, all the bodies and everybody, and I'm calling on the leaders again, when this type of thing happens to our community, when someone is blatantly robbing them and taking their money and 80-year-olds cannot travel on Hajj and Umrah, you should not be silent. You should be saying, we need to stop the Shaheed Stakalas of this planet. Please help me to stop him by spreading the word. We'll keep you updated. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for always staying tuned, and thank you for those comments, and thank you for that support. Goodbye.